Hello and welcome to the Nishkam Business and Economics Department. Within our faculty we offer two A-levels, A-level Business and A-level Economics. Both subjects are taught by Mr. Rua, Assistant Principal Sixth Form, and myself, Mrs. Mann, Subject Leader for Business and Economics. If you have any subject-specific inquiries, you can email either of us on the email addresses listed below the images. A-level Business. A-level Business is a dynamic and engaging subject with a holistic approach to business. So you could be looking at an independent on the high street, or you could be looking at a global corporation like Amazon. You will study models, theories and techniques. So what am I talking about? So Abraham Maslow developed a hierarchy of needs, so you could be looking at physical or psychological needs for individuals, or you could be looking at Douglas McGregor's Theory X and Theory Y, which looks at motivation of employees at the workplace. We look at business issues that are relevant in the modern world. So how have changing practices allowed productivity increase? How has technology impacted on how businesses operate? Economics focuses more on aspects such as demand and supply, foreign exchange rates, central bank policies, and foreign trade national budgets. It can be broadly classified into two main subjects: microeconomics, which looks at the individual units of the economy, or macroeconomics, which looks at activities carried out in an economy as a whole. Both myself and Mr. Rua are subject specialists with many years of experience. Both subjects are very popular at sixth form. It allows you to have progression into higher education, level 3 apprenticeships and the world of work. All employees need sound business skills behind them. We at Nishkam for the last consecutive 3 years have had excellent results. Pass rates in business and economics in 2020 alone were 100% A-star to D, 86% A-star to C in business, A-star to C at 92% in economics. What can you expect in your business lesson? So in front of you are the list of the many topics that we will cover. So we will look at marketing, from mass marketing to niche marketing, to looking at different campaigns. We will look at entrepreneurs and leaders, so you could be looking at Richard Branson, or you could be looking at Alan Michael Sugar. We could be looking at finance. When you're looking at finance, it's the backbone of any organization. So many businesses fail within the first year because of cash flow problems. Within lessons, we will look at many corporations, from Google to Coca-Cola to Unilever, to name a few. Nowadays on TV, you see many business programs. So there's an image there of the Dragon's Den, and if you watch one of these episodes, it really helps you understand the terminology that these entrepreneurs use when you're looking at setting up a business from scratch and how you would intend to manage that business. You look at creative destruction, how people have innovated or invented ideas. You also have The Apprentice, which looks at how businesses are run through aspects of marketing, through finance, and even other skills which allow you to look at teamwork. In Year 1, you will look at Theme 1 and Theme 2. Both themes will result in you taking an hour-and-a-half paper at the end of Year 12. At the end of Year 13, all 4 themes are assessed with 3 papers. So Theme 1 and Theme 4 is 1 paper, Theme 2 and Theme 3 are another paper, and Paper 3 is a synoptic assessment of all 4 themes. Within economics, there are succinct differences, slightly different. We're looking at scarcity, choice, and potential conflict. We're looking at enterprise, which is similar to business. We're looking at the wider economic environment. We look at the role of credit in the economy. Again, in an economics lesson, we would expect you to have an understanding of what's going on in the news. Some people might choose to download an app on their phone. You might watch the news, like myself, an old person who will sit and watch the 10 o'clock news, but have an awareness of what is going on within the economy, within the UK, but also on a global scale. So at the end of the news, they always tell you about foreign exchange rates. They'll talk about the stock market. So having an awareness of what is going on allows a subject to come to life. So here are some examples of topics from economics. When we look at, has the impact of improved standards of living been positive? We look at the environmental implications for the UK, but also on a global scale. When you look at farming within the UK, the industry has declined, so the government offers subsidies for all of this. When we look at productivity, what is it? Why is it so important? So in front of you, you have a picture of a car plant. So you're looking at the fact that we do now import and export goods. We can't import everything, so it is important for us as a UK to produce to be able to compete on a global scale. When you look at ethical products, so Starbucks was under question a few years ago when they were looking at tax evasion. So they have their headquarters in another country, but they operate within the UK. So why are they not paying tax to the UK government, not environment? At Nishkam, we also offer quite a few extracurricular opportunities. The Young Enterprise in Year 12 allows students to actually set up and run an enterprise, to come up with a brand new idea and to actually be able to sell. We have trips to Jaguar Land Rover and to Cadbury's World. And we have also offered Star City Grade Booster workshops, which allows you to enhance your grade in order to make sure that you perform well in that exam in Year 13. And that is for both economics and for business. I did mention before, but where can either of these subjects take you? They can take you to level 3 apprenticeships in accountancy, in business, in marketing. They can take you into the world of work. You can enter Next, Marks and Spencer's, and you can also go to university. Now, one of the most popular options after A-level at Nishkam is university. The University of Birmingham down the road has 60 business-related courses. So you don't have to just do business on its own, but you can do business management with communications. You can also do chemical engineering with business management. You can also look at chemistry with business, to name a few. What do we expect from you? Ideally, being conscientious, making sure you're committed, making sure you're at every lesson, you are engaged in the work, which leads me on to hard work and dedication. Being passionate about the subject, so you have an interest in what is going on in the economy, you have an interest in how businesses operate, you have an interest in watching programs that are related to business studies. Extra reading, so you are reading around the subject. And of course, you're meeting deadlines, whether that be homework, whether that be assessment, or whether that be extra research that needs to be carried out for your subject knowledge. So in front of you, you have a few perceptions. So what people have said at Nishkam about studying either subject. So one of the students has said, I studied GCSE business at Nishkam and now A-level. This is a subject I want to study at university, and teachers have given me sound advice and knowledge to be able to do so. Another student compliments the staff. The teaching staff were key to helping me decide on a course at university. It is an interesting subject, and the teachers bring the subject to life with real-life examples. And somebody simply said the subject complements my other A-level subjects. So either economics or business complements geography, history, English, maths, to name a few. If you want to delve further into either of these, you can click on to both of these links and you can look at the specification for A-level business. We are doing the edXL exam board for both business and economics. It's A-level business and there is A-level economics B. So if you click on either of these links, you can have a look at the specifications in a little bit more detail. So, all of the sixth form resources can be found on the school's website and within the sixth form section. Mr. Ura has said applications are also now open and are available to complete electronically through the Apply section of the sixth form page. Thank you for listening.